Someday, Father, this will all be yours.
Sean.
Let your surroundings be a reminder of... what science and willpower can accomplish.
Well, just doing butcher sorts of things, I guess. If anyone's family has recently been butchered, I am sorry for what I just said. Okay, that was Roy Brown. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps? They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just... I mean, as far as I know, of course, I mean, they may actually be out there. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real... super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer to just sit here and play. Why do these objects keep moving? I forget. Here's music. If anyone is listening, in fact, even if you're not, this is the new spot.
Here.
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
I'm not sure you know what's going on here. This situation is complicated.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on. These assholes think they can kidnap whoever they want, whenever they want. Well, not today. Not while we're here. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
No one is gonna do anything. Tell your men to...
I don't... Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
I'm giving you an order, soldier.
Maybe you don't understand. This ain't the military, and I don't have to take orders from you. Why are you so against this? You do know which side you're on, don't you?
The Institute wants the same things you do. We can find a way to work together.
I don't know about that, but... Look, if nothing else, you'd best get in there and make sure that man's okay. I'll make sure no one makes a move on him in the meantime. But, well, you'd better be right about this.
Dr. Thompson.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
How exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Why did the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background.
So much for that plan.
I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was. You know, let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
What do you mean, get Wallace? You don't have him already?
I know. There's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him... You must be pretty excited being named the next director.
Jammed. Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm not a robot.
That's exactly what a robot would say. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here. Now just go away!
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Right. We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny! None of this is funny!
Just shut up and listen to me. We're not here to hurt you. But if you make this difficult, you're going to regret it.
Okay, all right. What do you want from me? Why are you here?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. Thanks for the assist.
Oh, screw you. There are plenty of things I'd rather have done than come fix your mess.
Wow. Okay. Message received. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Name I still find confusing. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but, they may actually be out there.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
Nice work bringing that road back.
I think it's way safer just sit here and play music.
Why do these objects keep moving?
Because I move them. And I forget. Here's music. So, this next one,
You make a song called Rocket 69, and
I just can't.
Doctor, what are you doing here? Isn't today your day off?
It is. But honestly, what am I going to do with the day off?
I don't know. What do you usually do in your spare time?
Read test reports, compare data, work. What do you do?
Pretty much the same thing. Well, enjoy.
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
What do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Hi there. don't break my stuff if you don't mind.
Travis.
Hey, I mean, hi. Again, hi? Hi.
Okay, let's try this. Maybe this goes here? Alright, in you go.
This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So... I don't, okay. I usually don't...
That was Personality by Johnny Mercer.
This is why.
Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City. And I'll just read it. The Colonial Tap House wants to remind everyone that you are not welcome there. Upper Stands residents.
Don't break my stuff if
when
you
someone
if you
named
don't,
Big
if you don't
Maybell
mind.
says there's a whole lot of shaking going on, you can probably believe. I mean, it's fair to say that's probably accurate. She's tremulous.
I don't,
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs. I don't think you'll be needing that suit of power armor.
Your presence here is a great help. Not just to Father, but to all of us.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
Greetings, sir.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Part of my day is coming home to my girl.
I'm sure some of the others will question your appointment as Director. Don't let it bother you.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've increased sync responsiveness by 0.04%.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now mankind's best. Thank you. All of you.
Son.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Sean.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you...
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting.
Rainfall. I think that was Ellen Fitzgerald confirming that thought. So, there's this thing I heard about. I'm not even really sure what to say. There are stories about, well, it's some big contraption that's being built out there in the Commonwealth. No one that's mentioned it, they don't know what it does. Not for sure. This next part, well, I mean, it's just people talking, you know. It doesn't make it true. Not necessarily. But it's been said, well, it has something to do with the Institute. Trying to blow it up, or make it disappear, or something. There aren't really any details. If I were you, and I saw this thing, well, you better believe that, you know, I'd run the other way. Hey, how about some Bob Cosby?
Bet it's pretty boring down here, compared to
May I be
up
the
there.
first to welcome you, sir. We're looking forward to working with you.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now,
Let's not be dramatic.
there's nothing dramatic about it. We're in to bring you with the reactor now on.
I'm sure the reactor will improve every...
Yeah, the direct... Let's...
As the so...
If this has...
Of course, as we'd like...
Right. Synth...
Well,
sure.
Thank you very... That's...
Apologies.
Surplus power should translate to increased efficiency and productivity.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
So many projects. So...
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision? Are you following?
How long has this been...
The arrival... The depth of the question. Well, I won't... But these people...
They're determined, and they...
I know. I'm afraid.
Desdemona has an op for you.
Something on your mind? You don't look so good.
The Institute has ordered me to kill you. All of you.
I guess they consider us a real threat after all. I suppose we should be flattered. So really, the question is, what are you going to do about it?
You're alive, so what do you think?
You aren't getting out that easily.
I think you didn't answer the question. Things have progressed faster than we expected. You need to stall them. Buy time any way you can. And step up your operation with Patriot. That's all we can do. Good luck.
Desdemona.
We've got an emergency. Glory spotted a courser near Dayton Safe House. We were hoping Bunker Hill bought us some time, but the Institute's continue.
Can I?
Yes, Tychon. But if you do,
I'll take care of it.
get to it then. Glory, pick your team.
I could use the dock. Mr. Smiley, too.
Done. Grab anything you need from Tinker Tom.
Anything?
It's not open.
Another good one. Another good one from,
Seasoned. Yet. But take what...
And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Feeling tired? Need a pick-me-up? Need a pick-me-up? Visit Chemicare and get a prescription today. A balanced life.
Everyone, we may have to evac on a moment's notice.
Hey, you like Louis Jordan, right? Well, here's a classic from him.
Stay alert.
Inside, you got some water in here if you need it.
Intruder identified. This is a restricted area. Your arrival wasn't in the mission briefing. This irregularity will be reported to Justin Ayo.
The SRB sent me to check on you. See if you need help.
Mission proceeding according to plan. Ambush set for railroad targets. Prepared to reclaim any synths they possess.
People of the Commonwealth. For years now, you have suspected
Use the
that
stairs
the
to
Institute still exists.
The elevator's been disabled by the second
We are
unit.
among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth.
All systems
We are
nominal.
here.
Operating at full capacity.
The future.
Use the stairs
Seems
to
awful
leave.
risky, huh?
The elevator's been disabled by the second unit.
Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor. ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy.
Use the stairs to
future is.
The elevator's been disabled by the
safe hands.
Use the stairs to the elevator's been disabled.
Mankind is fine.
Whoever or whatever you are, where you are.
It's not
Next up
open
is,
season yet.
It's Billie
But take what you need.
Oh, I will.
Everyone, we may have to evac on a moment's notice. Stay alert. If Tychon falls, we'll be running out of places to hide synths. Sam!
What just happened?
Something's out there.
Killed it!
Whoa!
It's only a matter of time.
Suppose someone should make use of it.
Not hiding this time. Someone help!
People of the Commonwealth. For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We are here. And we are the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands. Mankind will thrive under our guidance.
The work is done. I am sorry.
Hope you,
I know it was
enjoyed that
likely
song
difficult
by
for you.
Warren Smith, because I can't take it back.
It was tough. Yeah.
I assure you that there was no other way. Their fanaticism wouldn't have allowed it. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
The latest news, or at least the latest news.
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
I believe so.
Already knows.
But in this case, what matters most is how we handle it. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them before they can destroy us.
Super mutants?
You're right. We take the fight to them.
I'm glad you agree. But the problem with... there are...
I guess that's an improvement, right? Brotherhood instead of, mutants. That was a joke. By the way, I was totally kidding.
We can defeat
Possibly.
them.
We will...
Sure.
They will...
You seem pretty...
Doctor, time is up.
Here's a 60-minute man, and let's be honest here, it's not talking about how long his naps are. So, here it is.
Operating at full capacity.
Good evening.
Dr. Watson.
Did you need something?
Sean says it's time.
Oh, well, I guess it's been coming. I suppose we should get moving. Let's go, Rosalind. Sean says it's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
I know, but we need to move quickly on this. Dr. Orman has done most of the hands-on work, so I'll let her explain the basics to you.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
What can you...
Well, if they were, but they're not...
So?
Won't do us, so we can...
We'll have...
Exactly. You'll have some... for... No. We've only got a few...
What are the...
They're going to... If you're real...
What's Liberty Prime?
Evan can give you the rundown.
Right?
Sure.
Liberty Prime. Never...
I didn't...
Yeah. Right. Now, Dr. Luke, we know what...
We've...
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry, we'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you've got any questions, this is where you ought to ask. If not, they're probably ready for you upstairs in the relay room.
What happens to Liberty Prime after this?
He'll have several hundred tons of air. If you've got any...
Have we got a plan B?
Serious? If you've got any questions...
Sure. No question.
All right, good.
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited about having the reactor unlocked.
We'll need to update our safety procedures for the new reactor.